Hello, welcome once more again. Just allow me to say that if you've been following us, you will realize that we are continuing to break down the various steps that are supposed to be followed when you are applying for a job. And by the way, as we speak today, there is a document that has been signed by the federal government of America, talking about various countries that will still continue to undertake the J-1 visa program. That is for teachers. A number of work are there apart from teaching. I'll be listing or I'll be talking about that particular video in the future. But for today, I will still want to mention something about the visa interview. This is the dream of everybody who is looking for a job here. Everybody will want to come here. So the ultimate dream will want to go for that particular visa interview, and our hope is that when you attend the visa interview, you are given. There are a number of factors that are considered. So when you go there, the first thing, the American visa is about you expressing yourself. For a country like Canada, their visa is paperwork. Everything is done online, you pay the money, everything is checked online. Their case is different compared to the USA. The USA, they want you to be there, they want you to talk. So it is all about you telling them what you believe in, what you want, and they will ask you questions. You've got to answer those particular questions the same way you answered them in your DS form, DS 160 form. This is a vital form that you first of all fill it online and then you submit. Now, when you will be attending your J-1 visa interview or H-1B visa interview, some of the questions are asked to you to confirm whether what you filled in your DS 160 form is the same, or are you giving them different questions. And therefore, bearing that in mind, I'll want just to go through a number of steps here that are undertaken before you go for your visa appointment, confirmation, and the day for the visa, and what do you expect as a job seeker. The visa interview requirement for J1, which is an exchange visitor visa, and I've said J1 is the best compared to H-1B, but either of them, so long as you're given, that is it, because again, at the end of the day, not everybody can be given J1. Why J1? When you are under J1, your spouse is allowed to work, meaning both the two of you can be able to earn an income in America. But then for H-1B, your spouse is not allowed to work. That is as per now, unless if it will change later on. But both the H-1 and the J-1 visa, all of them can allow you to come to US and teach as a teacher. Now, J-1 visa for teaching under an exchange program, it will purpose typically under the exchange visitor program. And as I've said, it allows you to come in US for a period of 3 years with an extension of 2 years to come and teach. So this is the visa that you will come with here as a teacher to come and teach. So what are some of the requirements of J1 visa interview? So the first thing that you have to do, you fill what you're calling the DS 160 form. So complete the DS 160 form online for an immigrant visa application. This one will require, this is required for all visa applicants. You must fill the DS 160 form. So it is an online application form that you can find in the US Department of State's website. After completing it, you will need to print the confirmation page with the barcode. So that particular confirmation code, that particular confirmation page with the barcode written on it, you've got to go with it where? In the US Embassy during your day for the visa appointment. But worry not, this is guidance that you'll be guided by whoever will be in charge, whether it is your visa sponsor, whether it is whoever will be assisting you to fill these particular forms. Because we've already done this, we will also be willing to guide you if at all you need our help. Now, apart from that, apart from filling the DS 160 form, also another requirement that you are supposed to have as a teacher who is coming to teach here is what you are calling visa appointment confirmation. Now, Currently, as we speak, you have to schedule your visa appointment with the US Embassy or Consulate and pay the visa application fee. That is about 180 to 190 US dollars as of 2024. So if you can do that conversion in your local currency, then you will know how much money are you supposed to have for you to pay for the visa application fee in your own country. Then obtain the appointment confirmation and the DS 160 confirmation page. Once you have these ones, then you will be. Once you have the DS 160 confirmation page, then you also have the application fee for the visa receipt. Then the third one is the valid passport from your country. So your passport must be valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended stay in the US. You can't come here with a passport that is expiring the next day. So you've got to ensure that your passport is valid beyond your stay in the US. Now, for those ones who have the intentions of coming to teach, then we are saying at least your passport must be more than 3 years. Because let's say if you're coming to teach on J-1 visa or H-1B visa, and then you expect that probably you'll be around the US for at least a period of what? More than 5 years. So another document that is supposed to be there also, we are talking about the form I-797 approval notice. And this one now applies for H-1B visa. You must first have an approved I-129 petition for specialty occupations, which is filed by your US employer, usually the school or educational institution. Once the petition is approved, you will receive an I-797 approval notice from the United States Consulate. So once you have that particular form, and I've said for I-797, this one applies for H-1B. Labor condition application. In some other cases, some people require to have this particular LCA with the US Department of Labor, confirming that they will pay you the required wages for your position. But this one majorly is with the employer. Then we have what you're calling the service fee, if it is applicable. While the service fee applies to J-1 visa holders, it is not applicable to H-1B visa applicants. However, be sure to verify if your employer needs to pay the H-1B fraud prevention fee before you also have to go ahead and schedule your visa appointment day. Then passport sized photo. You must take a passport sized photo. This one you cannot just take anywhere. You must go to the professional photographers who will take a 2-inch by 2-inch photograph. So this particular passport size photo, you take it with you on your day of your visa appointment to the embassy. Also on that particular day, carry your educational qualification and work experience. Have them in the file and carry them. Bring your educational transcripts, degree certificates, and letters of recommendation if available to prove you meet the qualification for the teaching position. Your employer may also be asked to provide a detailed documentation regarding the teaching position, including job duties and qualification. On this particular day, you never know what the embassy officers will ask you. Some are funny. I remember when I was going there, I was asked, what is the name of your university? You see? So the university that you went to do your undergraduate degree, they ask you any question. There is no specific question. But then just be prepared. You never know what they want. Carry the document all your documents. Yeah, if you want to prove that maybe you might go back home, what you're calling the home ties. Proof of home ties. Proves to your home tie country. What shows that you have the interest of coming back home? Things such as the land title deed. That is a proof that I own land in my country and therefore this will make me to come back. Carry your business permit if you are a business owner. Go with it to the embassy. It will show them that because you own this particular business A, B, C, D, then it is proving that you are likely to come back home, you see, and take care of your business. If you are married, carry your marriage certificate with you. If you have children, carry their birth certificate because you never know what they might just ask you as a proof that you have ties back home. Provide all those particular links to ensure that you leaving no stone unturned, because you never know what just that particular consulate visa officer will ask you. They normally stand there in the window, so you go, they ask you questions. And if you are lucky on that particular day, I will tell you the document that you will know that this one I got the visa or I did not get. So stick around, I'll talk about that at the end of this particular video. Employment verification. A letter from your US employer, the educational institution or school, stating the nature of your job and your qualification. So that particular letter should state the nature of your job, how much money you are going to earn, yeah, what is your starting date, what is the physical address of your school. And by the way, as you go for your visa interview, you must know, where is my school located? I've said, you never know what question the visa consulate officer will ask you. He might ask you, where is your school located? What is the address? And if you fail to answer, that might be just the point that might throw you out of the job, or that might deny you the visa. So ensure you know everything pertaining your job. Where is your school located? Where is the organization that you're going to work for located? Know all this before you go for the visa interview. Be prepared to answer questions about your educational background, the position you are being hired for, your employer in the US, and your future plans. They ask any kind of question that they feel like. Therefore, then you've got to ensure that you are prepared and you are ready for any type of question that will come at any point. I will want to try and highlight some differences between the J-1 visa and what you're calling the H-1B visa. All of them, they tend to do the same, but there is some difference. First of all, I said the first major difference to you as a job applicant, J-1 visa helps your spouse also to come to US. Both of them, the spouses come. But now for J-1, when your spouse is in US, your spouse is allowed to work. But for H-1B at the moment, the spouses are not allowed to work, especially for the teacher. Now, J-1 visa is designed for temporary exchange program, and it may require you to return to your home country for a period after your program, let's say 2 years, before you can again come back to the US. But now for the H-1B visa is for individuals in the specialty occupation, and it allows for a longer stay with the possibility of extending your stay or applying for permanent residency. Now that is also another advantage with the H-1B visa. You are likely to be around for a longer period of time, and you can also be able to apply for permanent residency in the US if at all you have what you're calling the H-1B visa. Additional tips that maybe while you are supposed to be looking at on your day of your interview: documentation review. Ensure all your documents are complete, clear, and organized before your interview. You don't want to go there, you're asked about a certain document and you look confused. No, you're looking for a job. Therefore, ensure all your documents are complete, clear, and organized in a well manner. Buy a folder for the first time for those of us who don't have folders. Then arrange your documents well. Visa interview wait time. Check the visa interview wait times at your US embassy or consulate before scheduling your interview to plan accordingly. Because again, you've got to know. Let's say, for example, you've been given a job offer. When are you supposed to report to work? And if so, then it simply means that you need to get a visa interview date earlier to allow you to go for the visa. After you've gone for the visa, you've got to again wait for the visa processing for at least 1 week before you go for it. So all these are supposed to be planned enough so that you have enough time to wait for your visa to come back. Plan your journey, because remember, again, you are coming to US, you need to look for money, you need to look for a lot of things that are supposed to be put in place before you travel. Then we are saying that you've got to be sure, when am I supposed to go to work and what date am I scheduling for my visa interview. And we want to wish you all the best. The day of the visa interview itself, you've got to arrive there on time, because this is your visa interview. You don't want again to be late. Arrive there at least 2 hours, sit there, wait. People will be there differently, but you prepare on your own. Do not go and listen to anybody at the visa interview. Some of them might want to be conmen and scammers who might want to tell you, oh, we know the tips on how to get your visa. No, you don't listen to anybody. Go there, sit down and wait patiently for your visa time. Go in and do your visa. The visa interview might be very funny. Some of us, when we went there, I've just given you an example that one of the questions that I was asked was very simple. That what is the name of the university that you went to? So you see, that is a question. And then maybe somebody might even ask you, how much salary are you going to earn in US? You see, so those are some of the questions that you will be asked, probably, but everybody has his own day. On the day of the visa, it is you are going for visa, therefore dress in an official way. If you are a man, put on a suit. Yeah, it shows that seriousness, it shows that you are serious for this. One thing with work type of visa, very many people who go for work type of visa, they are normally given. It is very rare that you will be denied a work visa, because they know in one way or the other you are coming to serve their country. And therefore, in most cases, people who go for visa interview for work. Yeah, we have different types of visa. You can either come with the tourist visa, whereby you're just coming to visit US for at least 6 months, then you go back home. That's a different case. We have what you're calling the work permit visa. Like now, J-1 visa, you're coming to work. H-1B visa, you're coming to work. In most cases, work visa and education visa, for those people who come to learn, what you're calling the F visa, also they are given visas. So if either you're coming to learn, you're coming for education purposes, you're coming to work, in most cases you will be given, or it is 80% guaranteed that your visas are approved. As a job seeker, we will always be there to assist you. We will always be there to guide you. Always feel free to like in the comment section, share, comment, subscribe, share the link with others also to know. We want to help as many people as possible, that while this particular window is still open, everybody is allowed to come to US and work. Everybody is allowed to come here and try his or her luck. Therefore, as much as that is happening, we want to wish you all the very best. Try your luck as much as possible. Read it through. Go in the comment section. I'll be also dropping down whatever that I've talked about, the requirements for your visa preparation, what you're supposed to do on your visa interview day. I'll be posting that in the comment section. So after watching, like, share, comment, and let's do this together to help each other. But then also go in the comment section, read about the requirements and the preparation for the visa interview. All that I'll post it below this particular video. Thank you so much. I want to wish you the best of luck and the best of luck in your application process. Until then, bye.